but I was over there trolling people in the dustiest way. I need to stop doing that. I don't know why I enjoy antagonizing people so much, honestly. My channel needs to grow outside of this space. I don't know why I keep playing around with some of these dusty people. It's just so fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's so fun and it's not good. I'm starting to think that maybe I do have some issues with antagonizing people, honestly. Especially when I can antagonize them into putting together a whole show. Otherwise, people wouldn't be watching them like that. So, if I can help people be productive, then I appreciate that. Oh, sorry, y'all. Y'all have a nasty view right now of my forehead and this damn light in my bathroom that I haven't changed the bulbs of yet. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Robin. Yeah, I know. I'm being the worst. This is the worst. I know. I keep doing stupid stuff. I know, Robin. I'm not supposed to be. People keep telling me, stop engaging with these people. Stop engaging. Stop subjecting yourself to this ish. Well, I know I should. I should, right? But I find it too entertaining, you know? That's my problem. I think that's one of my biggest issues on YouTube is that I've put myself in a pit with very, very dusty people. That's my problem, I think. Why are you doing this? Why am I doing what? Going on Fatty Show acting stupid? Because I like to upset Jay Prince. He deserves it. All the shit he's gotten online and said about me, he deserves to be upset. But honestly, I don't think that it's smart for me to continue to do these appearances with these dusty people. I need to stop. I need to stop being upset about all the slander and shit. I know it's addictive, but I'm currently in rehab with it. Oh, Lord. Robin, don't put on these chats that you're in rehab. Next thing you know, they're going to do a show saying Robin M says she's in rehab. You know they're going to do it. Don't say that. It is very addictive. Like, that's the problem with me. I enjoy making people upset, especially the worst kind of people that I keep seeing online. Who is the Dusty Bandit? Oh, it's Team Pegasus. I'm not going to promote his channel here at all. Um, but I really went up there to upset Jay Prince because he does not stop. He continues and continues and continues to go on this, like, rampage talking about our situation, bringing me into it, calling me his wife. Like, he just keeps doing it. Every time I wake up, these people got a new video with a damn soundbite. You know how annoying that is? So me being the crazy terroristic troll that I am, I went to a channel of somebody he hates. Because he just keeps doing this. He keeps going from channel to channel, talking about the situation, calling me his wife, saying this, saying that, because he has no access to me, right? He can't text message me. He can't call me. All his text now numbers are blocked. So he has to just keep doing this public stuff. And it's really annoying. Robin M says, I've been out of channels all week and I feel lighter. Yeah. Miss Jalen says, they will go away if you go away. That's true. Yeah, Empress. The only problem is that, like, some of these people are heavily invested in, like, trying to slander me, trying to call me all types of, like, they're heavily invested in the fact that no matter what, I'm still going to get viewership. My channel is still going to continue to grow, right? It's kind of stagnated because I stopped streaming a whole lot when a lot of this drama was going on. So it's been stagnating for a little bit. But I'm moving slowly. Like, I'm not trying to just jump into another set of content. I know that live streaming isn't going to work while I'm still attached to a lot of this sector. A lot of it's going to have to change. Robin M said, you got to understand, it doesn't matter what you do. They're convinced to paint narratives. Empress Guy says, your slander is your paycheck. Keep it going. Well, here's the thing, right? A lot more people do come over here after stuff like that happens. The problem is it's just not what I want. I don't want to see that. You know, like, I don't want these people. I know them talking about me is going to bring some buzz and, you know, there is some positivity things, but I've made peace with that. There's nothing you can do but to disengage. Yeah, you're right about that though, Robin. You do have to disengage because at the end of the day, you got like I have to really look at myself and understand sometimes that my presence is always going to be a gift to some of these people. Me engaging with them, me getting in the mud with them, me doing what they call allowing them to to drag me or whatever the hell it is. That's always going to be. It's always going to be a benefit to them. That's what this type of sector is about. Don says, bringing this into real life, I disagree with. This shouldn't have to impact your real life. Well, Don, here's the thing. These people have nothing else, right? Like, they have to bring it into my real life because nobody's going to watch them for real. Unless they get online and pretend that they know where my address is, pretend that they can touch me or my mom, pretend that they have a fake FBI background on me, even though I've had security clearance every job that I've had. That's the only way that people will watch them. You know what I mean? Like, they have to pretend like they have my real legal address, like they know what my mama or family looks like. They have to pretend like that. There's nothing else for them. If they just strike up a live stream and choose a topic, nobody's gonna watch them. That's what it's been hard for me to understand about these people and why they're so fixated on drama and trying to bring me into stuff. But I'm also going to blame myself because, again, I married somebody who tried to publicize our life for the worst reasons. Robin M says, your mom being harassed is awful. That is insane. Nobody's harassing my mother. These bitches aren't going to do nothing but get online and talk. These bitches will never be anywhere near my family, ever. Never. That's why they got to get online and tell you that. That's why they got to get online and tell you they know everything about me. They're never going to do, never. It's not going to happen. But they can definitely get online and act like they somehow got me, right? They got all this information and info. Literally, this girl today tried to say, literally, that she has my FBI profile picked up. Imagine telling somebody who actually has security clearance that you looked them up on the FBI and you found some messy stuff. This is what people in this space will do. So that's why I'm starting to understand that, like, it's really not a good idea to be playing with some of these people because they will try to go far and they will lie. They will put out slanderous agendas. And a lot of these people, because they don't like me, they will peddle it. They will push that and be like, oh, yeah, this is true. See, we heard this happen. Yeah, see, we know. We heard this. Look, they'll take stuff that this person says that's completely not true and come to my channel and try to troll me about something that is completely not true. The most ridiculous one that I heard today was that somehow they have an FBI background on me. I worked with children. There is no way any of you people have any real, nothing. But it's funny, they will get on here and tell people all of that so that they can make people believe that they're like these cool, super connected. Oh, my daddy know this person, that person. And the funny part is, they want to drag me for marrying somebody online. But the ugly bitch in this picture right here. Oh, can y'all see the picture? Oh, damn, YouTube don't want to. The revenge on Jane P ain't worth it, girl. It's also having effects on your life. It's going too far at this point. It's not having effects on my life. I'll definitely say YouTube space. There's a lot of people who now they see this drama and they want to talk about me. That I understand. I've been trolling and joking and roasting people for how long in this space, right? I've been doing that for too long. It's honestly not worth it. It's not even fun like that anymore. It is fun sometimes. That's why I just be doing it. Because I find it really funny. But, Don, people have taken things too far. Trolling is supposed to be harmless in chats. These people wake up still wanting revenge. Yeah, and you have to understand that if somebody wakes up wanting revenge because you roasted them, there's something really wrong with them. Really, really wrong. Hey, lovely, question. What exactly do you want to do? What do you mean, Scarred Beauty? Where you been, girl? I haven't seen you in forever. But I'm sure you've been seeing some of the mess and you're like, oof. I'm definitely going to be doing less live content. Empress Kia says, continue to live. He's making this bigger than what it really is. He just needs to move on. Yeah, it's tough because he just literally will go from channel to channel. He has no access to me. He cannot talk to me. He just what do you want to do rather than people telling you what you should be doing. Oh, I definitely want to do content more. I have a job already. It just takes a while to get cleared. I still have some more. I got a couple jabs last week. I got a couple jabs last week, and I have to get 2 read this week. And I have one more medical thing that I need. I actually have to go do a test to make sure I don't have something because I had chickenpox when I was younger. So it is taking a little bit for me to be cleared, but I don't start work until like the first week of December. But I want to do more content that's circulated. I know this could sound crazy, but like mental health, true crime, things like that. That's more so what I want to focus on. I just know that my style is going to be unique to me, and I still am working on that. Robin says, people are too invested. I'm not anymore. That's why I've been laying low. Yeah. You got to understand, Robin, like, when Fight Club was closed down, there was a reason why somebody as messy as Anton Daniels closed down Fight Club. A lot of what those people do, how they engage, all of that stuff, a lot of that stuff was crossing boundaries that nobody wants. That's not how you roast. You don't joke around and roast people and then go start looking up where they live. You don't start trying to find their family members on Facebook. That's not roasting. You're just a weak, low value, insecure, nothing ass people. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you are if you would go that far to try and go find somebody's real information because you got roasted. She says, well, do it because people trying to tell you what to do is the problem. Yeah, the thing, Scarby, I think that some people are coming from a good place, Some people who are trying to tell me what to do are coming from a good place, but not everybody. That's why I'm trying to feel out exactly what I want to do. Like, I know I want to live stream, but I know right now there's a direct line to the worst type of audience. And I'm not saying you guys, no, there's a lot of people who watch me daily. Like, some of these people have thousands of screenshots of my streams. Fatty admitted he watches all of my streams. Why would you watch somebody you don't like? You know what I mean? Like, same with Robbie. She's admitted she watches my streams. She has screenshots on screenshots on screenshots of my streams before I was even talking to this lady. So that means she went back and screenshotted all of my videos. Literally screen grabbed, like straight up screen grabbed and saved it. Fatty looked dumb as hell on the Fugees. Well, because he's corny and real, like, outside, this is what people like him don't understand. Outside of this sector, these people are not anybody. They're nobody. Like, he can't go to I probably would have had a better chance challenging No Fugazi podcast than Fatty would. That's the messed up part. I probably would have been a better contender on his show than Fatty because he's nobody. Not only is he nobody, but he's not even American, barely speaks English. He's a pure cornball. Most of his videos are literally trolling women and beefs with people in this dusty sector. He is literally a joke outside of this sector. Most of them are. Most of them are. And I'm not even just saying that because I dislike dude. It's a fact. If he goes anywhere else, you see the reaction. You seen what happened when he went over there and tried to tussle with what's that white boy's name? Oh, he got all the finger tattoos. Y'all saw what happened when he went over there tried to tussle with him. Got roasted to hell and kicked off the panel. When I tell you these people have no validity, no nothing, there are nobodies. They're only who they are in this sector because that's the only people who will ever support them. The funny thing is, he used to call Robbie transvestite. Okay, this is an old word that you can't even call transgender people that. It's not a good word. He used to call her trans B. Now she financially supports him. She goes to his shows. She went up there thinking that I was gonna talk to her, that we were gonna have a dialogue. When I was over there simply to troll Fatty, she thought we were gonna have a dialogue and telling people I'm scared. Bitch, you're either getting deleted or going to jail. I don't fight ugly bitches. I'm almost 30 years old. The bitch is almost probably in their mid 40s. I don't fight ugly bitches. I never will. I'll either call the cop on you or run you over with my car or pew pew you. 44. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. 44 years old. Imagine being a decade younger than my mother and thinking that you're going to challenge me to a duel. Imagine that. They said not to bring him back because he can't pronounce words. Listen, Robert, he can barely speak English. Hey, we unlock. I stay away from the sector. I'm too bougie for the low sector. Yeah, the thing is, I got to stop going to the Section 8 sector, but because of my attachment to Jay, I get recommends of these videos, and I always got to go there and start seeing a replay where he's having a whole crash out conversation, trying to call me his wife, all this stuff. Hey, M. Mills. She said, great day, beautiful ladies. I'm listening and working. I hope you have a good, successful, and productive work day. I know I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to have a great day. Oh, yeah. She said, I stay away from this. But they think they're professional YouTubers. Yeah, they truly think, because they have all the bells and whistles, right? The AI, the AI that don't look nothing like them, by the way. Right? That was the craziest thing I saw this morning. She put up a airbrushed AI photo and said it was her, that she looks like that. And then cammed up and looked like, I'm still trying to go to heaven. I'm going to stop. Okay, I'm not here to tell you what to believe, but we've seen enough on this app to know that people don't care the way they say they do. Yeah, they really don't. They really don't. Well, Flora, there's always room in a lock sector. What happened, we unlocked? She pissed you off too. She pissed you off. You know I'm open to working with people like that. If you're trying to do some real content on something, maybe we could tussle about Dr. Umar. M. Mill says, I've started not even listening to these platforms. Entirely too much drama. Yeah. Way too much drama. TMKC. Can you believe that she put up a airbrushed AI photo and said that that's what she looks like? And the same men who would usually call her transgender, because they don't like me, they're gonna say she's pretty. This is what I mean. Like, these men in these spaces, like, they just play stupid ass games. Like, they play such stupid games. All right, we unlock. You can, well, let me unblock you on IG because you were getting on my nerves. But if you want to do that, we can certainly do that. I'll tussle with you about Dr. Umar. Dawn says a physical altercation is not necessary for anything that happens on these panels. You got to ask yourself why she would feel like she got to fight me. First of all, why would you set yourself up like that? Why would you set yourself up like that? You don't threaten people and think that they're going to take that shit lightly. Why even get online and lie? I have the right to use deadly force if you threaten me. Like, don't even come here with any of that. And then going to jump on a panel all brolic, talking about, why don't you say it to my face, man? Why don't you say it to my face? Why don't you say to my face, I'm so feminine, I fed my man so much food that he got beat up right after he ate. Like, what are these brolic hoes talking? Like, you are brolic as hell. She needs a husband, that's all. Don't she got a husband? I thought she had a husband. I thought she married that big man, the man that got his ass beat. I'm not trying to get my nails dirty. Right. I'm not trying to get my nails. Shit, this. I'm not trying to mess up my face too. I'm not trying to mess up my face behind an ugly hoe too. And you know them ugly bitches, they always want to go for the face. You know them bitches be trying to scratch you. They be want to pull you. Hell no. I'm not messing up my face for no ugly hoe. Her big old back trying to get one in on my face. Hell no. Them the type of ugly hoes who go straight for your face. Cause they know they're ugly as hell. They gotta take away from you what they know you got above them. Fighting over virtual beef is crazy. Yeah, this girl is weird. Weird. Gonna make all type of threats and then gonna say, "Oh, you need to meet me over there. Hit up DJ Ham so we can have a real fight." Man, look how your man got beat up. Look how your man got beat up. Ain't nobody fighting you and your fat ass man. Nobody. Why don't you two go fight Jay Prince? See who win that fight. Like, I don't want to hear none of these stupid shit. Like the fact that you got your man up here getting his ass handed to him. And I don't even like Fantastic at all. I think he's an ugly, dirty black nigga. Like he's literally the epitome of an ugly ass nigga. But he mollywopped her man. Gave him so many pieces. Robin says, I've been in other sectors lately enjoying actual content creators. Yeah, me too. Like Harry and the Hendersons. We unlock. What's wrong with you? What does she have against me? I don't know. I think she's just jealous in so many ways, you know? Like when I did the meetup with Jay Prince, and this is not me trying to ooh na 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 boo boo nothing. No, but when I did the meetup with Jay Prince, apparently I called him Fantasia to his face, floor. He do look like. No, let's not disrespect Fantasia. She got Loki. She got a pretty face. That nigga ugly as hell. He got Sambo lips. Like that is a wise one ugly ass nigga. Let's be honest. Very. It smells so good in here. I'm getting hungry. Dawn said people got stuff to lose / worry about. Yeah. They said ain't nobody jealous of a BBW. Who's a BBW? Who's a BBW? Because last I checked, that was 5'10". You know, under 2. So I might get a little puffy pace because I have a very terrible period, but we are not anywhere near. We're not in the same height. We're not even in the same weight class. Let's be real. Me and her are not in the same weight class. She big. She big. That's a big girl. I will be doing content on this situation. Oh, okay. I just saw ooh, let me see. This is the thing. I be over here trolling in this space, and then I see real content creators get ready to go live. I be ready to end my whole show. I be ready to end my whole show. Well, I got a daughter to Kiev because she's sick. You have a good day, Flora. You too. You too. We unlock. Yeah, she looked bad, you know. And then the meetup. The thing is, the meetup showed all like people think I don't go to a meetup because I'm afraid of no, I know what I look like. In real life, all these people are going to be asking for a hug, asking for a picture. Oh, hey, let me take a picture. No. The people who be jumping on here ready to show their face, they don't need to. They don't need to. Empress Kia said, stay Fuji focused on you and your life goals. Leave that Dusty in the dust where he wants to be. Yeah. I'm definitely going to. You know, it's really hard when you allow yourself to be vulnerable with somebody and they take advantage of that and they make you a target to other people. You know, when they make you a open, like when they put open season on you based off of their behaviors, what they keep doing, the fact that they can't let the conversation go. Like this man has been on a whole tour. He has gone from channel to channel to channel to channel to channel. Content creators that I don't even have an issue with are reviewing it. And I can't even call them content creators, but people in the space who I don't even have, because he goes from channel to channel to channel to channel, having the conversation, trying to call me his wife. Oh, I just can't. Get up, stand up, speak up. Damn, you are right. You ain't a, you just say whatever. Listen, I said my face gets puffy. I would never be on here and say, "Ooh, I'm a super skinny chick." No, I'm just slim thick. I'm just tall and thick. That's what I've always been my entire life. I was way skinnier before puberty hit, but outside of that, I'm slim and thick. That's what I've been my whole life. Why they want you to be fat and miserable? I don't know, Scar Beauty. I don't know. They really want me to believe in real life that I'm fat, ugly, nobody wants me, uneducated, have no money, no job, no car. I came back, I've been riding around in my car. I can do whatever I want. Cuz I have people who back me, who love me, who tell me every day, you know, like these YouTube people are weird. Stop going on YouTube. This shit is ghetto. That's what people keep telling me. That shit is ghetto. And I'm just like, damn, but I'm trying to do regular content. They just keep coming back. Everything keeps getting, but they're like, well, you married that dummy. So, and I know that is literally my consequence. I married that dummy. So unfortunately, I do have this trail of dust. You know, in Sims, TMKC, and it said, and it's all lies. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be true for them to peddle it. They're just gonna keep saying that, you know. But I don't know if you guys know play Sims, but when the Sims gets dirty, right, the gray air starts following them around. Hey Nyla, hey Nyla, when are you gonna do that video so I can make sure I don't miss it? I really want to be there for the live conversation because I've been hearing a few takes on that situation, and it makes me kind of sad. But I don't know. I'm hearing people saying stuff is fake, it's for views. I have no idea, but you know I love when you put the content down because you don't play around with it. You don't try to turn it into a talking point or none of that weird stuff. So, serious question on the floor. Why do you keep going around Fatty? You know that's not gonna end well. He's already done too much. Again, like that was just to upset Jay, and I shouldn't have done that, honestly. Yeah, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to make him understand what it feels like when he goes in these places and he does these stupid conversations that he thinks is damage control. He thinks he's doing damage control when he goes around and keeps rehashing and giving people more information about our life and our situation. Like, so dumb. Hey, Royce. Now it says, hey, gorgeous girl, Lalas. I hope you're having a good morning now. That picture of that snake shook me to my core. And I've been thinking about moving out, like, you know, where it's a lot warmer. But that picture scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie. Scar Beauty said, behave, Floor. I'm going to behave. It's just like, I just be acting a fool sometimes. I need to stop. But it's like, I keep getting these recommends. The AI photos are out of control. They're out of control. Like, I literally saw someone today pretend that they look like their AI photo. I just, it's a tough time right now. Yeah, they're way too enhanced. They're way too airbrushed. Like, nobody, like, I would never take an AI picture and be like, that's me. Like, that's not you. That's not you. Doing your avatar in AI is your public declaration that you know that you're ugly. Right. And put the funny thing is, not only did she put the AI picture up, she said that that is her picture. Like, that's just her with makeup on. I've never seen such a blatant lie in my life. Like, it was insane. I just, you know, my belly started hurting and and then I went into full troll mode. I couldn't do it. I've been listening to and watching the AI version of Coldest Winter Ever. It's kind of cute though. Yeah, I like some of the AR storyteller channels. Some of them are just weird though. Scar Beauty, you can go see that shit on her channel. She put up a picture for. She said, "This is me. This is what I look like." Oh man. Oh, TMKC, you don't gotta show your face, especially not for anybody in these dusty sectors, honestly. And you know they be following people around, especially if they know you don't be in all their dusty channels. They be following you around. They'll take little screen grabs of your pictures. I mean, this bitch just showed people at least 6 months of worth of her stalking my videos. It was very strange. Very, very strange. Man, it smells so good in here. I just want to go downstairs and eat. But I really need to go walk. I'm a superhero Ashton made for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually like his AI. The AI that he does is nice. I think it's actually that little girl that says she's been watching Angry Man since she was 13, Cammy. She's the one who makes Ashton and them's AI, I believe. Or at least she taught him. I don't know. I think they had a little... You know what's messed up? Only in this sector would somebody be able to say, I've been watching Angry Man since I was 13. Like, only in this sector will fly, and nobody will be, nobody's gonna be like, hey, that's actually really questionable behavior. Why are 14-year-old girls online watching Angry Man and having conversations with him, and he's mentoring her, and they're all, I just can't. At least use your true measurements. Right. I just think people need to stick to doing their, like, save AI if you're going to do like videos and stuff. Don't make your own picture AI. We know you don't look like that. We saw what you look like. We know you don't look like that. So what's the point in making this AI when we could just look at you and see that you look nothing like your AI? You don't even have an attractive face. And I'm not trying to say I'm the baddest bee in the world. I know I'm a very regular looking black woman. But to get up here and literally say that your AI is you when we know that you never looked like that ever in your life, even with makeup on, that's crazy. And then what's even crazier is to get up there, completely do up your makeup and face, and try to try to convince people that the AI that you just showed us is your actual face. There has to be a level of delusion for that. Can you guys hit the like button for me? I appreciate it. I know it's a lot of cloud watching. I know they're probably screenshotting and clipping this up too, because they watch me too. They give me a lot of free views. Body dysmorphia. She doesn't like her body when she looks, so she tries to project all of that on others. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, honestly, I'm fine with being regular degular. Me too. I'm not gonna get up here and say I'm the baddest bee. I'm the baddest bee. No, I'm regular. I am a regular looking black woman. Like, people don't call me ugly when they see me. None of that. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to just be themselves. But to get up here, tell us you look like your AI avatar, and then Kim up looking nothing like that and telling us, see, I look the same. See. It's just delusion. It really is. It really is. I mean, nothing is regular about you, Nyla. You're a whole baddie. Exactly. Nyla's a baddie. But if Nyla's humble enough to say, I'm a regular person, I don't know how some of these ugly hoes get on here and try to say that they're beautiful, they're bad, their man is handsome. It's because everyone is flawed. It takes maturity to understand that beauty flows from our flaws and unique attributes. Black people overuse ugly and beautiful. No one wants to be themselves. Right. I definitely feel like they overuse it. Ooh, Empress said, I'm not regular with flaws and all. You tell him, girl. You tell him. TMKC said, y'all some pretty girls. For real, for real. You know what? I love that most of y'all who come in here are just nice people. Like, y'all don't come in here trying to, oh, all you guys are ugly. All you guys are gorgeous, amazing. Like, you guys just tell people they're pretty and keep it pushing. It's called incel influence. Sit in the middle of incels long enough, they paint an alternate reality for you. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Absolutely, Nyla. You know that you're gorgeous. You know that you're gorgeous, though. So I think it's interesting that even you are willing to be humble and say, I'm regular. Because there's some really, really, really ugly women posting their face and everything. And man, that hamp meetup really showed us what what this sector is all about. It's called, oh, sorry, I was trying to read the one right after that. She said, "We're beautiful women." Thank you very much, Empress Kia. Honestly, I think the girls who don't act messy that I see even in some of these places, gorgeous women. But I saw talking to kinfolk going at it with one of these men. Like, I've never seen talking to kinfolk really go at it with somebody like that. And she posted, she has a double chin picture of this girl who be in this sector for validation, waiting for everybody to call her pretty and a baddie and all of that. Whew, crazy. Though most attractive women never refer to themselves as baddies, they just exude it naturally. Right. Damn, if this is beautiful, then turds look like Cinderella. Okay, girl. Okay, Gilchrist Pereira. Okay. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting for my phone to charge up, and then I'm gonna do like a nice little walk, because y'all know I need to get my walks in. I honestly have been a little bit TKO'd because of these jabs that I got. We don't have time to be messy. Right, exactly. Like the most messy we can do is a little sprinkling of trolling in a chat and then go. You know, we got to do a little bit of trolling and then bounce. My man tells me every day how pretty I am, even when I'm a mess. That is good enough for me. Right, because that's all that matters. That's the only person laying down with you. Why would something that people on the internet say matter? People who we don't know what their real conditions are. Robin M said, "Yeah, Kinfolk is a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. She is one of the nicest women that I've ever seen in this space. Like, yeah, she'll troll every now and then, but it's mostly bandits. She don't see her coming at women. So the fact that a woman is coming at her, try to call her, say that she likes to edit herself. We saw a double chin picture of you, ma'am. Are you going to speak on why you have a double chin, but you're in these chats trying to call other women fat and ugly? Are we going to talk about that? A lot of these women come to these spaces because they love to be the token pretty girl. They want these men to tell them they're all so pretty and gorgeous. You're really not. We saw the double chin. We saw the double chin. I don't usually clown people like that because they're fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to get on here and try to drag her and call her names and things like that because you think she's ugly because you guys had a difference of opinion and you started using her picture, that shows how raggedy you were in the media. That just shows that a lot of these people who come around these spaces are really, really raggedy, not girls ass hoes. And they're just waiting for an opportunity to come at you. Right? And she got so mad that I called her out, but I saw her in chats literally peddling lies. I have so many screenshots. At least when I saw DB and Robin in chats, they were just like, damn, we told her not to do that. Why would she date him? Why would she? Like, that's what I saw from them. I go in a chat and this girl is literally repeating lies. Literally just telling lies, literally blatantly lying about what is being said and what's being done. And I'm just like, this is crazy. I've never had a problem with this girl ever. And she's in the chat literally peddling lies. I'm looking for some new, oh, you know who's really good? Dr. Todd Grande is really good. And I say he's really good because not only does he do psychological analyses as a doctor, but he also does he does them on like popular content. But because he's a physician, obviously he's going to say like this isn't a diagnosis or anything, but he does analyses of a psychological nature and they're really, really good. And a lot of them are funny, honestly. Like he has like that dry humor voice, but the way he spits the facts about what's going on, like he literally looked into so many situations in popular culture and broke them down for you in a psychological way. Like if I could do that one day, I would be happy enough. Like that would literally make my life if I could be as critically thought out as somebody like himself, you know. You will never have to worry about that from me. What I say in one chat, I will say in all chats. Oh, I know, Robin. I know. And I know that you don't have malicious intent when you say what you say too. So it's like, I'm not looking at what you say in other chats and being like, ooh, Robin's going to talk ish about me. I don't ever have to worry about that because I know you're going to come to me and say the same thing. Why would you marry him? We thought that was crazy. I was shocked. I thought you were trolling. That's the same things I've seen you see it everywhere. The hoe would come to my channel, play dumb, act fake nice, and then go to Ashton Weems, right? The person who we see gets no views. I don't care if you're streaming to Facebook and all these other places, you're getting very little views on YouTube. Very, very little views. That's because you're ingratiating yourself in the dustiest sector that there could possibly ever be. But she going over to that channel, literally peddling lies, saying Quentin paid for my ticket. I had a ticket already. It was just for further out than I needed it to be. And the only reason why that happened is because I bought the ticket a day later than I was originally going to. The day before, if I would have bought the ticket for that coming Friday, it would have been way cheaper. But that's how flights work. They go up and down throughout the week. I waited a day, and so I had to push my flight out a couple weeks. Quentin did not buy me a ticket, but she went from chat to chat to chat, telling people that he bought me a plane ticket, that he got me out of here. He did this, and then gonna say, "Oh, you blaming me, but not him." What did I say that? I said that you're fake. I said you come to my channel and play buddy buddy, and then you go to other people's chats and literally gossip and peddle lies. That's what I said about you, and that's what she's really upset about. She said he had 2 duties there who are so bitter. Didn't Quentin work for the airline, like for management? Yeah. He told me basically how to move my flight up earlier in the day so that I could leave in the morning. Because my flight was for, when I changed it, my flight was for like 4 p.m. So I was literally going to have to stay there and sort of deal with his antics for the whole day and all that. Before I would have to go to my flight or sleep in the airport for a bunch of hours. So he told me how to pretty much get them to let you go on an earlier flight, especially if you're already there. Yeah, I thought he was just helping rearrange an earlier flight. No, he didn't even help me financially outside of sending $25. What he did is tell me how to get the airline to let me go on an earlier flight because they allow that. What you could do is pretty much, and this is for anybody who needs the information. I don't know if he wants me to tell everybody. But basically, if you go way earlier than your flight and try to get on a flight on standby, especially if it's like an empty day, like nobody's flying or anything like that, then you could get on the flight, earlier flight on standby, especially if there's open seats. So that's what I did. I went to the airport and I literally told them, "Hey, I have a flight for 4 o'clock. Is there any way I can get on an earlier flight on standby?" And the lady literally was like, she went and talked to some lady, and then she came back to me and was like, "Okay, actually, I can get you out of here and at home by 12 o'clock. And I was like, "Oh shit, I'll take that." No, he literally just gave me the information. So yeah, he did help me with the information, but like actually helping me, no, there was no exchange of goods or anything like that. I was trying to read what TMKC said. She said, "I had 2 Dusties there who are so bitter." Oh my God. Yeah. Who do you mean on whose channel? Y'all, I'm supposed to be going for a walk, but this damn phone. This is an iPhone 15. And this phone takes hours to charge. Like, I don't get it. I literally have to use my faster computer charger on this phone for it to charge. They said gonna get that bagel finagle. Okay, that's very interesting. You didn't even really ask. A lot of us volunteered to help. Yeah, most of the people who helped wanted me to get out of there. They weren't trying that. It wasn't because I got on there and I was like, "Please help me." No, I just told people I'm gonna have to deal with this shit for another 10 days. I have my own ticket. Either way, I'm leaving here. But I'm gonna have to deal with this for another 10 days. And you know what? Everyone looked at his behavior. They looked at the situation. They looked at me, how I was feeling, the altercation that was going on with us. And they said, "Get out of there." They were Ash talking about you blew it with Thanos. Yeah, and look at this is how delusional Fatty is right now. He just asked me to go back to his show. Like this is how like they truly think that the trolling that I do every now and then that I would actually help them. Like, you know, it's so interesting. So they said you didn't even really ask a lot of. Oh no, I was just trying to read TMKC's message. Yeah, the funny thing is though, TMKC, that people don't want to acknowledge or tell the truth about is the only reason why people know about Thanos in the first place is because the girl who was stupid enough to be with him while he was pretending to be in an exclusive situation with me, right? She was laying there hearing our conversation, seeing him promise me things, send me money, yada, yada, yada. I didn't know though. I didn't know that they were sleeping together every night. I didn't know she was pulling up to his place or he was going to sleep at her house. I had no idea. All I knew is he lived with his brother, so I never questioned any of that. They said Thanos ain't really in this sector like that anymore. Yeah, his channel is not even, he can't recover like from a lot of the drama and mess even that people brought him into. Um, so I just don't see him doing that. He doesn't have the like bravado for it. Like I don't see him being able to get on here and have daily shows after people embarrass him. Like, you know what I mean? Why are they even still bringing that situation up? It's been a year now because they want to find a reason to gotcha me or say something about me or whatever. That's all they're trying to do. That's all they're trying to do. They want me to feel bad. They one of them even said, "You fumbled Thanos." How did I fumble somebody that I blocked? I didn't fumble a damn thing. Just because he has more money doesn't mean he wouldn't have been any less toxic than the one that I actually married. So and actually men with money can be that much more dangerous to you. So I don't get why they keep bringing them up, but they're going to continue to do that. But the only reason why people know the situation is because he was laying in the bed with that girl while he was telling me he wanted to be with me. He was going to put me through law school, yada, 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 yada. Right? He was laying in the bed with that girl while he was doing all of that. And then stuff blew up because he was trying to get me to act all feminine, fit, and friendly on his channel while Geo or whatever, one of these dust mites online, were being super disrespectful. He tried to do the same thing. Yep, that recent lady's story all over social media is a telltale sign. Yeah. Honestly, that situation is so sad. I think that's the one that Nyla said she's going to talk about. I can't wait to hear um, her take on it because I've been seeing a lot of like yesterday, and this is not me trying to criticize content creators. I think they should just do whatever they want to do. But yesterday, a popular content creator went live on the subject, and they weren't even that well versed in the situation. Like they didn't even hear the video that well enough to hear that she said that the police were contacted. Like, and I think a lot of people are just trying to get that, like, oh, she just did, she did level up content, so we got to drag her or whatever. And again, I'm not criticizing those content creators because I have no business. They're way bigger than me, but I just think it's so irresponsible to like get up and talk about this situation and try to have a conversation from a perspective that has to do with her content. Like, you know what I mean? People just wanted to shame the girl instead of showing empathy. It's pathetic. Yeah. But like, here's the thing too, Robin. You had Sin7Sin, who likes to act like in these chats like she's an advocate or she cares about what happens to women or whatever. She was literally trying to say that the lady was lying, that it was a fake story. I mean, the lady is honest as hell. She made her whole content about how to secure a high value man. Why can't she get on her channel and say, hey, this actually didn't work for me? This was actually a very scary, terrible situation. This is what happened. And I don't even think she was explicitly saying that. She was literally just saying, like, the direction of my channel is going to change because I don't want to talk about this anymore. This horrible, horrific thing happened to me. I'm changing the direction of my channel. And I don't blame her for doing that. I don't blame her for doing that. How many of these people who are dragging her is something like that happened in their family and nobody did nothing about it? She literally talked about bringing her children to get forensic exams and people are asking if she called the police. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. It makes zero sense. She was actually a good person for telling people the truth. Exactly. She could have literally kept all this information off, zipped, completely removed everything off of her channel, and just started doing new content. She could have completely did that, but she got on and she told the truth. She said, "I married a monster." And I don't necessarily agree with putting such personal information out there, but I don't see how people could be trying to spin this into she's a liar, she's making this up for clout. It's insane. And what happened to her children is incredibly tragic. And unfortunately, these men who listen to content about how to pick up women, or who are in these red pill spaces, or who even believe the whole narratives that they have about men and relationships online, they prey on women who believe talking points. They prey on women who believe talking points. If you can show online that you would believe a talking point or whatever. My niece is cutting up today. She is cutting up. Sometimes she likes the cat, sometimes she don't like the cat. That's why she's yelling at him. But I think it was incredibly responsible of her to be like, "Hey, this fucked up shit happened to me. I'm probably gonna change the content, the quality of my content. It's gonna be probably very different. I'm probably not gonna encourage you guys to go out and find a husband, especially when you have kids." I respect the fact that she was honest about her situation. I still support Shira 7 though. Yeah, because like, and that's the other thing. There was people in all of these chats that were talking about it, talking about, oh, this is Shira 7's fault. This is level up content fault. Da, 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 da. No. That was a predator. And that was that. The fact that she put it on YouTube, I don't know that I would put something like that on YouTube, but I think she probably felt a responsibility to, because her whole content is on how to successfully get a man with money or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's her whole content. So I could see why, one, she would be stepping away from the type of content she does, and two, why she would sort of feel a need to be transparent. Honestly, y'all, my phone is really, really slow to charge, and I've already been on here for 52 minutes. Yep, not all predators are high earning. Right. Right. Broke men can be broke men are definitely predators. Definitely. They definitely are more likely to be a predator. And that's not even me trying to be biased or anything like that. You know what? I'm definitely still gonna go on my walk. I got 78%. I'm gonna let it get up to like 80 something. And then I'm still gonna go on my walk because I want to go to CVS real quickly. Oh boy. It's becoming that season where I got a pale face and a dark neck. That's the season it's becoming. My hyperpigmentation, literally the winter be flexing on me. That's all I'm gonna say. Every time I turn my camera off, all y'all disappear. Why are y'all leaving for? All right, y'all. Let me put on the jacket and stuff because I'm just have to go. I'm about to just have to go like this. Just joined. Who are we talking about? Well, I was recently just discussing the situation of the content creator Isis. Use niacinamide for hyperpigmentation. I think I'm going to. Because I'm tired of having to put on dark ass foundation and then have people be like, why is your face dark? Because right now what I do is just try to do like corrective blending. But that don't work when you got 3 colors on your face. That don't work when you got 3 colors on your face. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. Because I be trying to blend. It just don't work. My nose is red. Okay, nose is red. Face is pasty. Neck is dark brown. Like I have no idea how to help. Listen, I'm not playing Empress Kia. It's sick. I really don't like it at all. It frustrates me. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some socks. Flora, why is her picture on your thing? Because she's ugly, babe. Because she's ugly. Like, she keeps trying to go places, putting my pictures up. No, nothing beats this ugly ass face that you have right here. Nothing. Skincare is the new makeup. Right, definitely. Hold on, guys. Let me get some socks. Skincare is definitely the new makeup. Skincare in the gym. Listen, water is the new makeup. Somebody need to tell people. Hugh Janus says, "Ayo, God bless you. God bless you too. I hope you have a amazing morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is where you are. I hope you have a productive day. I know I am." Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hugh Janus. Oh, Lord. I really read that name and didn't even register that you trolling the hell out of me. Yeah, I love my vitamin C serum and then some daytime and nighttime moisturizer. Yeah, I do all of that. The problem with the hyperpigmentation is that it fluctuates when it gets worse. When I'm stressed out, it's really bad. When I'm feeling good, exercising, working out, calm, gone. Very little. I have a hold on, let me show you guys. I've been using the same products. Actually, right now I'm just using the Dove Sensitive Skin on my face, but I've been using the same products for a decade. My skin has remained clear. I use Pond's. I don't know if y'all use this, so don't judge me, but I use Pond's. And a little bit of this before I put my Pond's on. This works amazing. This works wonders, the Body Shop. This works wonders for hyperpigmentation, for dark spots. This has cleared up so much of my face, like it's not even funny. So much of it. Hold on, let me get... I think I'm gonna just go like this. Have you tried Hydro Jelly Mask? I haven't. I need to step my cookies up when it comes to stuff. But I'm gonna tell you guys this. I let somebody try a chemical peel on my face and it made me so red and irritated that I'm just scared of a lot of these different masks that people have been recommending. I should have never let that person put that chemical peel on my face, but I did. And now I'm like slightly traumatized. I shouldn't be, but I am. Now I'm like slightly traumatized because of that. Yeah, tea tree oil. I use them daily. It will make your skin look like porcelain. I'm gonna have to try that. So Hydro Jelly Mask. I know you don't wish me harm, so I'm gonna look that up. And honestly, I don't know if the person wished me harm. I just think they didn't know my skin type and they were trying to give me advice without knowing my skin type. And that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing that somebody could do, is try to give you advice and they don't even know what kind of skin you have. Chemical peels, you have to start off with a low percentage to get your skin used to it. Yeah. Yeah, this is the moisturizer that I do. I don't know if you guys saw it, but this is the moisturizer that I've been using. This has my skin... Literally, my skin is so moisturized. Like, after I put this on, well, I put the drops first, and then I put that on. My skin feels like porcelain. Like, it feels amazing. I said, no, my skin is too sensitive. Yeah, mine is. I haven't been using my face mask, but I'm about to since I have a little more time now. Vaseline around the eyes works as well. I've never tried that, but honestly, it probably does, especially in the winter time. Like, the cold be attacking my skin. The cold be attacking the heck out of my skin. All right, we got 80% now. You know, the messed up thing is I was going to make pancakes today, but I slept so late, I didn't get to make my nishi pony pancakes. I slept so late last night. I was up all nice and late. You already seem to have good skin, though. Your complexion looks even. It's okay. It's just like I mentioned, there are parts of my face that are darker. And so because of that, sometimes like the blending doesn't work. I also, my nose, like when I get outside and you guys see, like it becomes so red. It literally looks like somebody put a, you know what I mean? Like somebody put a clown nose on my, it gets so red. And you don't usually see that with darker skin tones. So it's hard to do makeup because I'll be doing that and I'll be putting makeup on, and as soon as I get cold, my face looks ridiculous. And it's honestly very triggering. Honestly, I hate seeing my nose red. Like that was the worst. And especially because people would always notice it. They would be like, your nose is red. And I'm just like, okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know that I look like Rudolph. Thanks. Um, oh boy, sorry, y'all. I'm over here on this damn computer. Trying to put some stuff away. TMKC, listen. Oh, look at Shira 7. She's back in live. Let me go. I was trying to come over here to see when she will be doing. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe she meant to comment on a different post. All right, I'm sorry that I'm scaring y'all with this ugly ass avatar, because this this ugly ass avatar is triggering me, so I need to change it. Oh, by the way, I'm meeting up with Dr. Umar in 3 days. What do you want me to ask him? How you be getting those Dr. Umar interviews? He must got big cash. He must got big cash, Robin. Money talks. Dr. Umar will do anything for some change. Stop playing. Oof, that ugly ass picture is triggering me. Let me get this out of here. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry that I subjected my channel to that avatar, guys. I'm so sorry. She is extremely hideous, and I really shouldn't have subjected you guys to how ugly she is. What do you think of KSI new song called Think of It? I don't know who that is. When is the school going to open? Never. All I had to do was ask. Really? Did you pay him? Be honest, we unlock. You know we don't believe that you be getting these interviews for free. Did you or did you not pay him? Let me unblock you from IG so that you can so I can send you some questions for him, because he be saying some stuff online that really irritates me, you know? Um let me see here. Ugh, I'm gonna have to change the avatar for my phone but this ugly hoe is making me so uncomfortable seeing her on my desktop. Oof. Oh, he says, of course I didn't. Oh, yeah. I knew you did. What? Ain't no way Dr. Umar's about to meet up with you for free. Ain't no way. He needs money. He needs money. Money. He gotta keep the lights on, so I understand. The only thing that is for free is his lectures. Oh Lord, don't nobody want to hear that nigga lecture nothing. He needs to lecture the people who are stopping him from opening his school that he keeps claiming are robbing him, like the HVAC people he claims rob him and all that stuff. He needs to do that. Would you be upset if I asked you to ask him why he's scamming the black community? She said, we unlock. I knew it was money. Yeah, it was definitely money. Damn, this is my favorite lip liner, but it's like freaking, ain't no way Dr. Umar's talking to anybody for free. He ain't even looking at an email for free. Now we gotta send him a cash out for him to respond. I'm sorry. Can I ask him though? Can I have you ask him, Leon Locke, why he's so comfortable scamming the black community? That's what I want to know. I want to know why. We'll talk about it later, Flora. Okay. Okay, I'll go unblock you from my G so we can have a conversation. And stop being messy. Because not too long ago, you were being very, very mean to me for no reason, messaging me, saying all types of mean stuff. Now you want to be cool. Stop being mean. And then we can have a conversation for real. Maybe we can even finally get you off the ground. No, I would not be mad. As a matter of fact, I would ask you, what is he scamming? The black community. The black community. Where is the school? But we'll talk, all right? Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. He says, seriously, great live. Got to go see you. Enjoy your day. I just want to know what's up with him and Suki Hana. I don't know. It's been like 20 years and the school has not opened. I've known people who donated and they want their money back. He's never going to give them their money back. It's like when you buy a bootleg DVD, like you got what you paid for. You know what I mean? Like you got nothing. You paid for nothing, essentially. He's never going to open that school up. He's just not going to. And he doesn't have to. You guys the people have already parted with their money. And they've been partying. Hey, stop it. And they've been partying with their money for decades. But I do think he should. I think the government should force him to pay people back. Because at the end of the day, this man has built an empire for himself. Hey guys, he's my kitty. I'm treating him. Ah! You don't see him trying to bite me. And he do that fake little bite. Ain't nothing there, but he do that fake little bite because he don't want me to pick him up like a baby. Silly boy, why are you so hyper right now? He hates when I hold him like that. But you know what's so funny? I was saying yesterday that I had him. He was laying at the foot of my bed, and I was trying to be silly because my last cat, Jazz, he's his OG. Jazz used to hate when you put a blanket over him or anything soft. Like he would go and knead on it when he felt like it, but don't put a blanket anywhere near him. Like he don't like that. I put a blanket on this cat, and why did he look up at me and then go right back to sleep? I was like, this is so freaking cute. Robin said, my grandmother had a black cat. I can't do cats. Yeah, see, your grandma was an OG. Because cats are so sweet. They're like crazy, like little crackheads, but they're so intuitive. They know when you're not feeling well. They know when you're not doing good. They know when you're upset. Like this guy over here, he's more of a baby right now, so he's still very like self-centered. But when he's like 1, 2, he's gonna be like, not even always, but when he's like 1 or 2, he's gonna be even more like intuitive. Like right now, when I'm upset and stuff, he'll come and he'll sit next to me. He'll sit on my feet. He'll try to get me to look at him, and then I look at him. I'm like, he's so freaking cute. He's so freaking cute, and that'll make me feel better. But it's because he's young. As they get older, they literally can feel your moves. They know your routine. They're independent, but they still need you to play with them a lot. You can't just leave a cat all alone all day. You have to play with them and engage with them, or they're going to destroy your house and you. But they're incredibly intuitive cats. I wish I could have kept my other kitties, but I'm just going to have to live with that. But let me, my cats don't like me. Well, how old is your cat, TMKC? Because sometimes cats just be grumpy, you know? Let me get my butt going now. Because now my phone's at 78% at this point. This is as good as it's going to get. It smells like damn burritos in here, just freaking delicious. Like 3 months old. Oh, he's too young. He's too young, baby. You gotta give that little boy a cut. You gotta give him another like 6 months. Give him 6 months. He's gonna start wanting to cuddle with you more and stuff like that. He's gonna start wanting to cuddle with you. He's gonna start wanting to sleep in your room more and stuff like that. But while they're young like that, they're like crackheads. My cat is only 9 months old, and he's a pure crackhead. Pure. Like he will have his moments, but 9 times out of 10 he's being a crackhead. I saw him today actually. He was in Nightish chat, but when he saw all the mess going on, he's like, "All right, let me get out of here." Oh, why are you screaming? Why are you screaming, girl, Lala? Oh, was isso com ela? Não tem fome?
There's something I don't understand.
Hum?
If you've been alive all this time, why haven't you
Ué, ela tá doente ou só não queria?
come age?
What are you doing? You put this big old bun on your head. Hmm?
Scar.
Hmm?
Simba, he's decimated the pride land. There's no food, no
Take your
water.
shoes off. Stay a while.
What about you? This is your responsibility.
She's cutting up today.
I can't go back ever.
JJ? You want to talk to JJ?
This is what happened at the
No.
Scar told us that.
Ooh, I got me some too. Let me wrap this up before I go. I'm about to take this on the road with me. Ooh, yes, and I still got a burrito left too. Yes. I hope they didn't scare him away from the sector. He was one of the few smart men we had. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing though. Like this whole sector is on a very short leash. You know, it's not going very far. Like, obviously, you guys can see by Big Boy's performance over there on No Fugazi podcast that a lot of people don't take these channels serious. You know, Nyla just rebuilt a channel and has 10,000 something subs. These people have been working a decade on YouTube and have just reached 5,000 subscribers. Just now. Been on YouTube, had other channels, did other content, and are just now at the pinnacle of their time on YouTube. Because imagine someone who can't speak English to coming at you like that. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, hold on. She gonna surpass the other ones. Exactly. And like the thing is, people forget that like just because people in this, and that's the funny thing, people in this sector will really try to drag her. And I'm like, yo, ain't nothing. You guys will never even compare to somebody like that. He called him Fatty and said he has a low IQ. He does. That's why Fatty has to attack people like Jake Prince. He can't attack somebody who has substance and a brain. That doesn't work. Even what's his name? Not what, I forget his name. That white boy with the tattoos on his hand. Oh,
He's alive.
are you watching Lion King?
Follow me.
What? What is it? It's not Lion King? Yes, it is jazzy. A mãe dormiu ontem. Tá das coisas. O wipes. Só tem uma fralda aqui. Oh, o wipes estão lá. Uhum. No, seriously, Robin. It really is. It really is. That's why I would even like I was even surprised to see Taz in a lot of in like some of these spaces too, and I know a lot of it was because like he knew of Jay Prince and things. He doesn't really know him like that, but he knew of him and stuff, and that's why he would be in certain spaces. But I was even surprised to see Taz like, dealing even chatting with folks because I was like, he's so above these people, like, and I know like the OG channel that doesn't exist anymore. I remember that Taz and stuff like that. So honestly, I just think this sector is on borrowed time. I fell asleep after watching Drumline, Major Payne, and Matilda. I watch old movies to perk my mood, especially because of the holiday. Oh, I'm sorry. I like to perk my mood up with good movies and stuff too, though. Outside of trolling the last couple of days, I don't be watching most of these channels like at all. Like, I hate to say it, I don't watch Sharon Bracey at all. When he did his show, and it was his show, and that was it, like, there was just people running through the panel and stuff like that, I used to watch, because I felt like, oh, okay, it's just a place where talking point hell happens or whatever. Even that show has become like, oh my lord, I can't watch this anymore. You know what I mean? They have been doing content for years. Exactly. Hey, Tequila. Tequila says, hey, Flora girl, how you doing this morning? I'm about to go on my little walk. But I had to wait for my phone to charge. Actually, I should be leaving it on the charger while I'm making my dang sandwich. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to the 86 people in here. If some of y'all could hit the like button. I know a lot of you guys are just here watching, cloud watching, because you got nothing else to do. Y'all love me, but you don't want to say it. You gotta make me the bad guy. What's that Al Pacino thing? You need somebody to be the bad guy. Yeah, definitely talking point hell, Tiki. Definitely talking point hell. Robin said, I took a break and my break might be until the end of the year. It's getting redundant. It's dizzy. I'm dizzy at this point. Yeah. It's always going to be redundant because these people don't have nothing outside of talking point hell. And it's funny how, like, Sharon's channel just started with regular people going there, and then the same Naked Sphere bandits and dudes started going there too. That's what I find to be extremely funny. Most of them weren't even going there like that. Hey, DB. Good morning. I'm about to go on my walk. I've been putting it off because I was trying to let my phone charge, but I had already scheduled it, and my phone was taking forever to charge. So... I told Sharon if he doesn't switch it up, he's going to hit a plateau soon. People will eventually move on from these conversations. Yeah, I mean, I think to some degree, though, like, you can tell a lot of them are working with each other on the back end because they know they have the same audience, and they sort of pigeonhole themselves into that already. So honestly, they might be able to sustain with just these, same dusty channels and stuff, but they're going to have to keep working together. So even if they don't like each other, even if they've talked about each other's wives and things like that, they're going to keep making content with each other because they share an audience. It already happened at Robin M. Yeah. Definitely hit a plateau. And the funny thing is, when he first started doing it, the channel was just growing because he was doing content, like something different. And now it's just sort of stuck in this sector. So you're never going to be able to evolve from this sector if you're still engaging and having convos and stuff. And, doing, you know what I mean? Like, if you're still dealing with people in this sector, it's never going to, that's what your channel's going to be. That's what a lot of them don't understand is that the way these people move, it doesn't translate anywhere else. crazy friendly fire title. I was trying to offer advice about marketing and he wasn't having it. Yeah. It's a circular conversation trying to make situational something other than that. Listening to one is like listening to all. Yeah. They've all sort of started repeating each other. They all do the same things, you know? So at the end of the day, that's what it's going to be. Their channels are going to be relegated to this sector and the way people move in this sector. So even if they don't like each other, they know that they share subs. So they benefit from doing content together. This is why, like, I'm not locking my as much views as I've been getting lately. I'm not in the same algorithm as these people. I know I'm not because YouTube is not telling me I am. YouTube is not telling me I am. That literally is telling me that all I have to do is keep doing content my own way. I was like, how O'Shea DJ pivoted up out of this space, but he's still adjacent to the space. Oh, you said I like how O'Shea did pivoted up out of the space, but he's still adjacent to the space. Yeah, and look, he can talk about all the like he talked about no fugazi, and people can call him a cornball or a clown, but he got views talking about that situation because he's built a platform for himself outside of this sector. Hey, Sugar Bum. He's not defined by just this sector. There's dusty black men all over the world that he's talking to. Robin M says, but all they're doing is maintaining the same audience. Yeah, but the thing is, that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. And look, Robin, just like a messy hoe, Fatty want to be attacking MJ and then try to put it on and say that it was something I said. I said, I was talking about you guys buying views. I was talking about you guys buying viewerships. Because ain't no way you had 10 people in your chat for most of your little stream that you did gaming, and then in the morning it says 1,000 or 2,000. There's no way. And then you want to say, oh, you mean buying views like I'm like, okay, so now you're trying to be a messy bitch, but instead of attacking her outright like for yourself, you want to imply that I did. MJ is growing because she's not in these dusty spaces. She still be sometimes in these chats having conversations, but I believe the fact that she's not collaborating with and doing content with some of these dusty folks, that's probably why she's elevating and moving up. And YouTube does have ways of helping you push and promote your channel that is not fake. TMKC says, welcome to Flora's channel. Hit the like for her. Yes, I would greatly appreciate you guys hit the like for me, honestly. I would love it. It would make me so, so happy. Oh, snap. I don't think she even knew that was in there. Yeah, yep, Robin. I'm telling you. I got the drop already. Like, these people think because they're spreading drama about me that I'm going to continue to be in this sector and continue to be content for them. No, that was something that my dusty ex-husband was doing. Y'all would not get that shit out of me. Y'all got that shit out of Jay Prince. He's going to continue to be a crash out dummy. And he can do that. It's his right to continue to be a crash out dummy. I'm not going to control him or tell him what to do. But the fact that these people really think that their drama that they have in these little sectors is going to translate over into real content creation, like if somebody puts real effort into content creation, that's crazy. Y'all are about to not even see me on here like this. Child, the gossiping is so extra. Right. They do so much nasty, spiteful gossiping. I'm just like, and loud and wrong, too. Loud and wrong. Somebody hit me up saying, why you got that ugly picture as your avatar? I need to change that. I need to change that. There's a way of getting out the space and building your own base with new people. Content creators start over all the time. They just pivot. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Mel. That's really true. And I know it's true. I'm just like trying to strategize. Because as you guys know, when I got back here, I'm rebuilding my actual life too, right? Like YouTube isn't just gonna gonna become an easy check for me. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to build this channel up and really do content strategy, putting out real content and things like that. It's gonna take time, but I have to build that around my schedule, and at least until it pops off, then I can try to make some more time for it. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna have my career because I have significant career goals still. I'm African. My dad is like bachelor. Bachelor is not enough. That's what my dad said to me. He said a bachelor is not enough. You have to do masters or PhD. That's what my dad said. So I have significant education goals and things like that. Um, I'm still fighting really hard between law and other stuff, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I'm gonna go with life. So I know that building my channel is gonna take a lot more time. That is an ugly ass picture. Whew. Listen, Tiki, I'm even sorry that I'm subjecting y'all to that ugly ass picture, honestly. And this bad built hoe is the one who was sitting there trying to call me ugly and all types of things this morning, screenshotting pictures of me, weird angles. I'm like, this girl really got some damn nerve. And the Nakersphere bandits, when they want to drag somebody, they will lie to anybody. Stop, JJ. When they want to drag somebody, they will lie to anybody. Have you tried to reach out? Yeah, Robin, I'm not going to tell too much about, the moves that I'm making, but I'm definitely making moves. Don't worry. Definitely making moves. They gossip about stuff in the section, not actual mainstream gossip. Right. No, and what they don't understand, the reason why it doesn't translate into the greater YouTube world is because nobody outside of this sector cares. Hey, Marius Shank, he says, even Lucky Marie says she's backing away from divisive men versus women kind of content. Yeah, but she be in the mud too. You gotta choose. You know what I mean? You can't one day stop. You can't one day be doing content for Vendetta and then the next day act like you're not gonna do that. Oh yeah, because Robin, people want to know what celebrities got going on. Nobody cares about me, anybody else in this space that people be trying to gossip. Nobody cares. Only these 1,000 people who watch these people care about that. Only these people here care about that. Nobody else really truly cares like that about what these people are saying or doing online. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Joe, oh, you need to stop. And that wasn't like I'm not even trying to come at old girl, though, Marius. I'm just saying. Exactly. Brownie, nobody wants to see, nobody cares about this sector drama. They are on their own ghetto Section 8 island. And that's a fact. They are on their own island. Nobody cares about this stuff. Yeah, they do a lot of corny shit. They try to take trolling to the next level. They can't even troll right. Mm-mm. Exactly. Imagine doing a whole show on Easy Money Jones and saying how dangerous he is. As if you didn't support some of the most dangerous people in this space. They're over here watching some Disney off-brand, not off-brand, but a spin-off. It looked like The Lion King, but I guess it was something else. He said, ultimately, it depends on what your channel goals are as a content creator. Some folks may not want to be outside this particular space. So, yeah. But you got to understand, Fatty did a show on Easy Money Jones. Of course, Sugar Bomb. You know he don't got nothing else to talk about, so he's going to attack people who are in the chat. He has nothing else to talk about. This cat is cutting up this morning. What's going on? Oh, you know what? You want some more wet food? You don't like your dry food? Get down. Come on. Sorry. I took the wolf right away. Can you relax so I can get it out of the bag? Damn. I'm trying to figure out why this cat is cutting up. He want more wet food. He don't want the dry food. Yeah, he went hard on him too. And was trying. Sugar Mom said, "Damn cats." He be turning up like that when he's This space will keep you single and unmarried. It's not for those who desire quality mate relationship. Right. But you really shouldn't be taking any advice from these type of spaces either.
I'm not like you. You are true enough. And I will make it up to you.
The funny thing is that a year ago, this lady really got online and claimed that she was married just for her to end up literally being in a long distance relationship with Cellulite. Like, this is what people do in these type of spaces. It's weird stuff. My mom's trying to give my niece a nap. She looked like she needed a nap too. Then they wonder why people don't join panels. Yeah, why would anybody join a panel if you say a joke or roast somebody and then they're gonna try and find your parents on Facebook? Why would anybody do that? You can't. Marius, you can't, and definitely not in these spaces because they're gonna use it against you. It's funny, when I came in this sector, women were camming up way more. And then you would see men come to panels with screen grabs of women on panels. Y'all remember Kayla.com? She did content with Fatty, and then Fatty let Black Dawn go up there with a screen grab of her live stream trying to tell her she's ugly and like, oh, look at you, da da da. I'm like, these people are mentally ill. How are you going to invite a bigger content creator than you to your channel and then disrespect her? Like, it makes zero sense, but that's what you get with these spaces that are pandering to the most toxic men. Dawn says, these combos are hyperbolic. It's actually scary to think some people take thoughts of panelists serious. Right. They do the same thing to B. Taylor. Yeah. And the messy thing is, B. Taylor and them would actually try to have the convo with them. I'm only strolling. I'm not having no real convo with none of these dusty people. That's why I realized I gotta do my own thing, because I cannot sit here and have this hyperbolic conversation with somebody with no experience. Nobody's going to eat me apart, Joe-O. The only place that somebody like her matters is in this sector, and I have no interest in being anywhere near anybody in this sector at all. It's the Section 8 sector. It's very low value. And go into the real world repeating it. Jalen, for example. Right. God bless you. I hope you have a good day. Thank you very much on one. Savannah left as well. Who's Savannah? I'm sure there's plenty of Mary said they're all clicked in with each other. DB said, yeah, most of the people don't have conversations in good faith. That's why I say I'm not even interested in talking to these people. Right. Oh, okay. Um, Tiki said, my boyfriend is an older gentleman who has never listened to chats or live before. Man, it was somebody on your ex's panel had my man mad AF. He was trying to find that knucka. That's another reason these channels, yeah. You know, will never grow. Men with standards and morals don't talk like that. That ish. Yeah. And you know what's funny? At one point, I was like on a panel. My brother popped in. He's listening. He said, "Who the hell are you talking to?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just these raggedy people online." He said, "Why are you talking to these raggedy people for?" Excuse me. He was genuinely concerned why I would be talking to people that, to him, sounded mentally ill. Brownie says, I never even wanted to mix with people from this side. I don't blame you. Hey, B. Sammy. Hello. I think that might actually be Lion King. All right, let me when she hear high value men. Yeah, the mess up thing is I actually think him is like a not too bad like type of host. I honestly don't have no personal issues with him. I don't see any value in visiting his channel now that it's become infested with everyone from this sector. You know what I mean? And that might be what he wanted because he has his own sector to offer it and he wanted to combine it and make his a little bit bigger. I don't blame him. I personally, I don't see any value going there anymore. And at one point, the conversations were actually a little interesting. I actually remember when Taz was over there. And I thought it was like it seemed like they were having good conversations, but now it's just become, Flora, you just won't stay away from these dusties. Victim, I was just being messy today, all right? I woke up, I saw this bandit on his same tour again. People were reviewing it, and it made me mad and triggered, and I just wanted to get on his nerves. And I understand now it was a bad decision. I just started watching him recently. Yeah, then you probably missed all of the shift. Because I remember when I first started going over there and I would go on the panels and stuff, it was actually decent conversations. And then you saw Pegasus and all his people over there, and the panels just became flooded with personal drama, people jumping on the panel to put personal attacks out and stuff. And it just literally ruined the substance of the conversations. And even when they have convos now, it doesn't feel the same. Like it just kind of seems like, I don't know. It seems like he's trying to be more balanced, but you still have the audience and the people on the panels and stuff who are extremely disingenuous, you know? So I have no idea, honestly. Robin said, I see Fantastic's leather face and I leave back out. Now, he is incredibly ugly. Okay, very, very ugly, you know? So he has some very toxic. Hey, come on. You got to get off of that. This damn cat. Um, Hold on, guys. I got to check the weather real quick. All right, y'all. I just had to make sure that I wasn't going to go out there and be freezing. Robin said they trying to push Hamp to the red pill side. He always had a hint of a red pill in him, and I know that because I can tell from his religion. That's not me trying to be mean or down talking him, because I don't have a personal issue with him. I just think like a lot of these Hebrew Nakerlites, um, they have that in them. Like even if they don't outright say that they're red pill, a lot of their ideology does fall in line with red pill. And also, when he said his wife was a 4, like okay, I figured at that point. Sorry, guys, sorry. I figured at that point that there was some red pill ideology looming. Not trying to be mean. Sorry, guys. these people are making money off disrespectfully. You don't have to help them. Yeah, you're right, victim. I really was just trying to get somebody annoyed, and that wasn't the right decision. So you're right. You're very, very right. I just hate to see somebody trying to use the internet to pretend that they're a desirable partner or even a good person in general. Stop. Come on. Someone said it's so obvious at this point they want him to lean red pill, but he sort of is though, Robin. Like even though I don't want to put anybody in a box, he is red pill though, and it comes from his. What in the hell is a waffle doing in there, JJ? What do you be up to? JJ, you just ate a whole plate. Now you want more? What's good with you? No, victim, don't say that. Don't say that. I was literally just trying to irritate somebody, and it wasn't a good look. So you're right. I'm not one of those though. I'm not one of those. Robin said I was mad when he called. No, he didn't call her a 5, Robin. He called her a 4. A 4, okay? Not a 5, a 4. A number 4. A number 4 with some chicken nuggets. That's what y'all gotta remember. For me personally, I don't care if you marry. You call your wife a 4, I'm looking at you sideways. And that's not on some personal nothing. Again, people said they can take what I put on here and drag it, right? So I can take what y'all put on here and drag it too. You said your wife is a 4, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, and there's something wrong with her for being married to you. But I'm not going to be mean, because people could drag me and say the same thing, but that value that you put on your wife in a space like this where you know these men are itching to dog people out, that just seems like, a very boys will be boys type of thing to do, you know? Oh, hold on, guys. I gotta look at some of this stuff over here, so I'm gonna put y'all down for a second. On the floor. Shorty got low. I don't know if that's being humble, though, Davey. I don't know if, like... Oh, did I get my card already? I don't know if I would call that humble, though, Davey. I think that you should always honor your wife. And so if you'll get in a space like this and dishonor your wife just to appease men, or just to even like come across quote unquote humble, I don't know. I don't know about that. There's something weird about that. There's something a little weird about that for me. Again, I don't want to make this about like dude thinking I'm attacking him. That just didn't sit well with me. It honestly made me uncomfortable. But I figured if people in this space will go to those type of lengths, then who knows what type of lengths they'll go to, you know? All right, I'm about to turn my camera on. I had to tell him his wife is beautiful. They no go to say nothing crazy like to him like that. Oh yeah, that's what I think. He's actually really a decent moderator. Sorry, y'all. I'm finally outside. The self-proclaimed prince of the manosphere equals. He is not no damn prince of the manosphere. DB Hamp. He said his wife is a 4. And I get it. Could have just been a talking point or a conversation. But it made me it showed to me what these spaces do to some of these men's mind. Because the fact that you even thought that like that's something you should say, it don't sit right with me. Even if your wife is a 4, you should be saying that bitch is a 9 at least. Just because she's your wife. And I'm not saying she's a B word, but like, come on. Y'all over here calling your wives 4? I'm not marrying no nigga who's calling me a 4. Ever. And despite what this dusty motherfucker says, The way he was over there trying to act online, that's not how he got me. He didn't get me by being a disrespectful asshole. That's why as soon as he turned into that, I was gone. It's kind of warm. It says 55, but I got a jacket on and I'm warm. Paul Revere said, damn right, you're literally calling her a B in the main thread when I clicked this, just saying. No, I meant in general about your wife. Like, you should at least be calling her a 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your chick, that's your wife. I don't care if she's a 9 or not. Like, you need to call her a 9. I don't care if she's a 9 or not. That is your wife. You don't get on here and call your wife average or not that pretty. She ain't supposed to be pretty to everybody in these raggedy spaces. She's supposed to be a 10 to you. Like, that shit's ridiculous. Damn, this hill's crazy. And I'm running up it for what? I don't know. I don't know why I thought it was cold. Yeah, Dawn, it is nice on the East Coast. It's very nice because usually at this time of year, you can't even walk outside. When I was younger and this time of year, it would be too cold to even look outside. You would look outside and just put a jacket on. They said in the north it's raining. How far up north? Athena Sky? 55 is cold to me. It's not cold though. Like, there's no wind. Joe, oh, I really don't appreciate that you come stalking the ladies in my chat in here. It's kind of weird. Dawn, it's definitely global warming. This planet is done. I mean, forget the fact that we have a president that wants to use even more fossil fuels and oils and stuff like that, that literally ruined the environment. What's the cheese state? Oh, Athena, you're coming from the cheese state. You know, though, Robin, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as like people are making out to be. Honestly, we were already fucked. Let's be real. Oh, you know what's messed up? I didn't even set the right settings on this damn stream before I started. Urgh! Oh well. Cow cheese packets. I know what you're talking about. Uh-oh, not the cheese state. That's what I was thinking, Dawn. I was like, cheese state? Everything goes up, but... Oh, why did it put retouch on? I don't need a retouch. Everything goes up but the wages. Yep. Literally everything goes up but the wages. Which is crazy. Their comment will be his cabinet he picks in this economy. I don't know, Robin. I'm gonna wait and see because I think we've already been fucked for a while. I don't know how much worse things are gonna get under him because a blue state is always gonna be a blue state. They might be able to strike down abortion in some places, but that's not gonna fly in most of these states where you can still go and pick up an abortion pill right after your, or even during your lunch break. But we'll see. I say that as somebody who was a Democrat for my early 20s, and I saw that you didn't get anything out of it. So what's happening is people are getting priced out. Yeah, we're beginning to not be able to afford anything. Not food, not housing. You know what I'm like? People can brag, get on here on YouTube and say that they're all millionaires and making 10 figures or whatever. But the reality is, most people in this country are not doing well. Financially, not doing well. There isn't a lot of money to go around. And whenever that becomes an issue, yeah, it might just start out clearing out people in the working class, clearing out the people who work the hardest for their money. But that shit is definitely going to hit the middle class. It's already all but destroyed it. But what's left of the middle class will be eliminated. And then it's going to be either you're rich or you're poor. And that's what people don't understand has already happened. This stuff has been in the making long before Trump became president. Oh snap, there's snow coming in your state? I'm glad I bought my house when I did. Yeah, DB, that was a smart move. Because even if you go sell it in this market, you're going to get above what it's worth right now. Honestly, there's no more middle class. It's just the rich and poor. Exactly. But there's still even a hint, right? Like the people who were middle class before Panorama and all of that, they were already losing their middle class status before the Panorama. The people who were middle class, who got blown out the water after the Panorama, they have just fallen deeper in the depths. Robin says, I bought my house back in 2021 only because rent was getting crazy. And it's getting worse. That's why low key, people don't know this. And now that I'm gone, like, it doesn't matter that I'm saying this. My plan was to divorce and stay in Wisconsin and make my money and stuff out there. My degree, I could have got really high paying jobs if I got the things that I needed to get in order, you know, like bringing my car out here and out there and stuff like that. My plan was to stay out there. I haven't seen a place with $700 rent in nearly a decade. But before things got worse, that was my plan, was to stay out there, get a little paralegal job, go back to school out there. And I would have been gravy. Like, it's so cheap to live out there. It's not the best place, but if you got money, a vehicle, things to get around, stuff like that, you're not really going to be in the ghetto or anything. I have a friend who lives in Indiana, who she goes to see family members in Wisconsin, and she was like about to come see me. And if it wasn't so much drama and nonsense, she would have went out there and seen me. She was telling me about so many cities in Wisconsin that are actually very, very nice. Full of white people, you know. Unfortunately, that's how most of those good, better cities are anyways. But she was literally telling me, before I met Jay and moved to Wisconsin, she was telling me, you need to move to the Midwest. Housing in the Midwest is so cheap. She bought a whole house. They're renewing their kitchen and stuff like that. This is what I was told by people who actually made the move out there. Yeah, housing prices are insane right now. I think the average cost is like $500K. The rickety houses that are in neighborhoods riddled with drugs and violence in my state are $500K just because of where they are. So I definitely understand that. Whew. Average in Canadian big cities are $800K. That's crazy. Everyone leaving the Midwest, they coming down south. The problem with that, though, is they're going there for opportunities because they're not making money like that in the Midwest. They probably don't have a lot of education and things like that. Maybe it's boring. Maybe they're trying to escape something. But that $800 rent is unmatched. Like, I never heard of that before. $700 for a studio. I was literally considering staying there. Sorry, y'all. The wind is blowing in my face and boogers running down my nose, so I just came down for a second. I just don't want to be in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's the hard part. But the problem is, if you're anywhere that's even close to a metro area, you're gonna be paying out the ass for rent. You're basically gonna be paying out the ass for rent. And here's another thing, guys. I saw people staying in shelters out there with $40,000 vehicles in the parking lot. So these are people who clearly work, are driving nice vehicles, and they're living in homeless shelters. How does that match up? Nothing about that makes any sense to me. I never understood that. So, staying up north, although I'm paying out my ass for rent. I love up north, not the cities. You see, I don't know exactly where I want to stay, but I'm going to do my schooling out here because I can't afford to go nowhere where I got to pay out-of-state tuition or anything like that. I can't afford to be trying to figure out schooling in another state. Like, nobody has time for that. In my neighborhood, they're putting up a bunch of luxury apartment buildings. Yeah, they're doing a lot of that, but who's going to live in them luxury apartment buildings? They're going in these raggedy cities out here and putting up luxury apartment buildings as if anybody in them broke-ass cities are going to be moving into luxury apartments that are $1,600, $1,800 a month. They're obviously trying to push out the locals. They want all the raggedy people in these cities, in my state, to get out of here. So that's why they're building all these new housing complexes and things like that. Because they know. Yeah, and a lot of them do be vacant. Yeah, gentrification. Yep. Y'all know what it is. That's what they do. They price you out of exactly where you live. So many people I've heard of from my state moving to South Carolina, North Carolina. I told them, y'all don't got no business moving down there. There ain't shit in South Carolina. Sorry. When I was working on cruise ships when I was 19 years old, this is why I say you bum bitches who try to talk about me don't know a goddamn thing. But when I was working on cruise ships when I was 19 years old, going through the intercoastal waters around here and things like that, because I didn't go on the overseas ones. I was too young. But there was a bunch of intercoastal cruise lines that I went through, that I worked on. Going through Savannah, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Charleston, all those. There is nothing there. There's nothing there. The food ain't that good. I'm not trying to be mean. It depends on where you go. And I think I might have gone to a more unseasoned part of Charleston, South Carolina. I forget what it was. This is years ago at this point, almost a decade. The Carolinas are affordable. Yeah, they are affordable, but you have to understand that the affordability, unless you go there with a sharpened set of skills that they have, like for example, let's say you have a degree in whatever more popular stuff that they have out there. Like for example, people know the Texas and stuff like that, known for oil. You go to Texas with a way to work in oil, like maybe an engineering degree or something like that, you're making bank. It doesn't matter what anybody tells you. You go to Texas with a degree like that, you're making cash money. But if you just go to Texas or North Carolina, South Carolina with your little high school diploma, or albeit your basic little bachelor's, you might be looking for work for a while. You might be actually finding out that the wages in your city are way higher than where it's cheaper to live. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why these cities that are in the middle of nowhere that have great rent, there's a reason why their jobs pay $14 an hour. I looked it up. I consider the Carolinas I got an aunt and stuff in Georgia. I went and looked at their average pay for somebody with my skill set. Pretty decent. Hey, what's going on, goat? Good morning. I went and looked up the pay for somebody with my skill set out there. I said, well, there ain't no point in doing that. It's not that much more money than I would make here. And the rent in those places are going up. Georgia, where my family lives, they told me, girl, get a master's or something before you come down here, because so many people are moving down to a lot of these parts that it's not even affordable to live that much anymore, because those people are coming down from places where the average rent for their family size was probably $2,000 or $3,000. So the fact that they're getting $1,500 or $1,200, that's great. They're okay with paying that extra amount, where back in the day, some of those states, the rent was like $800 or $900. Good morning, Go. How you doing today? I need you to get back to live streaming, Taz. I need you to get back to live streaming. It's been so boring on YouTube these days. DB, yep, my brother was in Charlotte, and he said it was scarce. My friend tried to move there too and said the same thing, but it also depends on the industry you're into. Yeah, it definitely depends on your education. Like, people think just because a place is cheap to live in, that you just should go there and try to make it work because they got $700 rent or whatever. No, that's really not the case anymore. Unfortunately, a lot of people started moving from like up north and all that to the south, to the Midwest, and they hiked up a lot of those rent prices. At one point, I wanted to move to parts of Texas. Those same parts of Texas. Oh, okay. I'll make sure to check that out, Taz, because I seem to be missing the few times that you do go live. But you know, the Goatlanders are having withdrawals. You know, the YouTube is very boring these days. When you and Nyla are not on, there's very little to watch. And y'all know all the other big content creators don't really be on like that. They'll do like some videos now and then. Even Storm has slowed down quite a bit. So I'll make sure to check that. But people don't know. People don't know that over the last decade, or maybe even 5 years, I'll say, a lot of people have been migrating. And when people do that, unfortunately, they unbalance things. They make things way more difficult. Some of the locals even say, like, we don't want no more people from up north. Y'all say, that's what one of my friends from Texas was saying the other day. She's like, too many of these up north niggas keep coming down here. And a lot of them don't have the best industries. Like, they're not going there with a bunch of industry. Like, some of them go there and want to work in fast food, retail. I'm not shaming those fields, but you know, you're better off staying in your state. Professional degree like engineering and medical science have better pay. Yeah, they do. They sure do. My daughter moved from New Jersey to Texas for a job. She's doing pretty good. She lives near Austin. She works in marketing. Yeah, that's what I said. It depends significantly on your industry. If your industry is a good industry for where you're going, which I don't know too much about marketing in Texas. I know Texas is known for oil and all of that. I know a few people who relocated to work in that field, to work engineering out there, robotics, and they're doing amazing. But that's not always going to be the case, you know? If your industry is not right for the state you're moving in, you could be screwed. You could make a change, and it could end up being a really, really bad decision for you. So, people probably struggling in Houston due to their influx of people. A lot of people moved during the pandemic. Yeah. And you seen what happened in Houston when they had a little bit of snow. I mean, people were passing away in their cars. So I think Houston still got a lot of work to do. I understand people wanting to move down south, but at the rate that they're doing, like a lot of people moved from up north to escape the rent, just to go out there and still choose to accept to pay for like a sort of higher rent. When I was looking at moving to Texas a couple years ago, I was looking at $700 apartments. You can't find a $700 apartment anymore in a lot of places in Texas, and especially depending on your industry. I used to live in Houston in 2018. I don't even want to be down there for a week nowadays. Yeah. It's a lot of up northers, they said. A lot of up northers, a lot of Midwesterners. And I'm sure it's a great place. I just think like a lot of people who move there, they don't really understand that industry is the biggest part. Like if you don't have a direct industry to move into, why are you moving to Texas? Do you have a man there, a family maybe? Okay, you got family? Great, that's amazing. I think you should do that. Because family can at least help you figure out those highs and lows. But if you have no industry to transfer there, if you're just hoping to make a fresh start over there, don't have no education to bring with you even, that is the stupidest thing ever. If you're a local, I know where to rent for 500 or 600 around here. They keep it to themselves, the ones who don't want people moving here. Yeah, I've heard that too. I know people even paying in Montgomery, paying 15. That's crazy. I would never pay $1,500 to live in Montgomery, Alabama. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. I'm not even trying to shame nobody in Alabama. I'm sure it's a beautiful place, but I'm not paying $1,500 to live in no Bama. No Bama is getting $1,500 out of me. Traffic got worse since Northerners moved down here. Yeah. And you know Northerners really can't Northerners really can't drive. So they probably went down there and made the traffic all types of messy. Over there screaming at people in their car and shit. No Southern hospitality whatsoever. Just stinking up the highways, stinking up the schools and the jobs. I know. Dawn said, y'all drive too slow, Lana. Yeah, because Southern people be taking their damn time. They wake up, they take their time to wake up. We were fortunate that we got our home years ago. Oh, that's amazing, Marius. Honestly, I'm sure a lot of people who bought a house a decade ago are thinking, wow, this is really smart. This is a really good idea. Because the way the housing market is looking now, it's crazy. We have an influx of Indians coming for school, and they took all the minimum paying jobs from college school kids. They are allowed to work about 30 hours per week. I noticed that too. And I noticed that because in my college area, it used to be like you can get a job at the snap of your fingers. Now a lot of the restaurants have foreigners and stuff. A lot of the bars and things, they have a lot of foreigners there too, looking for work too. What's a big military town? I just couldn't do nowhere in Alabama $1,500 a month. I'll pay that. I'll pay that here. I'm not going to no Bama where I don't know where I am half the time. Ain't nothing going on. I'm gonna pay $1,500 a month. No. I lived 2 years in an apartment, 1,200 square feet for $650 with all utilities included. It was a nice apartment. Got it right before the pandemic. Yeah, I've heard about Huntsville as well, Robin. I forget, there was a movie done on that area. A lot of racism in Huntsville. DB said Montgomery has an Army and Air Force base there. Yeah, I couldn't do it. But I see why it would be a little bit more pricey in that area, but I couldn't do it. I just seen too much experiences of people that go to these Bamas and stuff. Here's a quick story, guys. My friend, one of my Mormon friends when she turned 21, like most people in the church, the women go to missions when they're 21, men go when they're 19. So when she was 21, she got assigned a mission to go to Birmingham, Alabama. Okay? She was a black Mormon missionary in Birmingham, Alabama. Watch people try and flock to Alabama in a few years. They might. We do donuts on lakes. That's crazy. You mean swamps? No, I'm just kidding. I think that's a little bit more of a Midwest thing. um, Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Yeah, Huntsville is also known for some political drama. People up north with their knees, drive with their knees while they eat a breakfast sandwich, drink coffee, and apply makeup. Right. No, Vic lives in Mississippi. Davey, as long as they don't come to where I live in Georgia. Not Robin, DB. But isn't Georgia getting really pricey now, though? Because I was looking at where my family stays out there, and I was like, damn. At one point, I had heard that, you know what, should I go in here first? At one point, I had heard that Georgia was also cheap. But I don't think that's a thing anymore. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go on the way back over here. Honestly, love visiting the UP. It's not too bad in my area, but yes, things are getting pricey everywhere. Yeah. My cousin was telling me about Georgia. I looked at them rent prices. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And then you hear all the stories about Atlanta and how there's so many scammers and stuff. So I really don't know about Georgia. Like, I don't know if I could live there unless I finish school. Like, I'm probably not going to move anywhere down south or anything like that until I finish school. Because trying to establish residency and get that in-state tuition and stuff like that, it's going to take too long. I need to just finish school out here. Denver is in the middle of nowhere, y'all. Denver, Colorado. And it's also pricey. They said cross Mississippi off the potential moving list. Oh yeah, I'm done. All right, Joel, you have a good morning. Davey said they're putting a data center outside of Atlanta. People better learn how to get skills in data centers. I would just research the jobs for the industry you're in, no matter where you move, then take it from there. Yeah. I'm going to finish school, though, yeah. I'm definitely going to finish school before I go anywhere, DB, because I can't do all of that trying to figure out education in the whole other state. Like, I already went to school here. It doesn't make sense for me to go to school out of state and have to worry about establishing residency, putting off education because it's too expensive for an out-of-state student. I'm not doing all that. Gone are the days of moving out of state for college. Yeah, they are, Robin. My degree's in criminal justice. So although I liked being a paralegal, lawyers are assholes. And I low-key feel like they just be stealing all your youthful energy. Like, I used to be in there doing shit that I had no business doing, but I was trained to do. You know, putting together briefs and things. I loved doing it, but lawyers are complete assholes. I would rather be my own lawyer than sit there and go work for another jackass. Because they are just... I love law, and I think I learned a lot in my particular job too. But lawyers are too much. They're like little toddlers. And I'm not trying to be mean. This is not about any of my former employers. Lawyers are just toddlers. They're really entitled and annoying. I'm about to start working on getting my CPA. Oh, okay. But some of my area right now is a little, I don't want it to be recognizable or anything like that, so I'm gonna head out. I've also been live for 134 minutes. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your morning. Thanks for tuning in. On your way out, if you guys can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. All right, I'm getting my steps in. I'm probably gonna get 9,000 or so steps just from the walk. I have some good recommendations for study material. All right, make sure y'all put each other on. Peace, Flora, and chat. Peace out, Marius. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe, share. Himanshu said lawyers are cunning broker. Now, actually, lawyers are very savvy. Very, very savvy people. And the smartest lawyers always have the smartest paralegals working underneath them, too. I was known for being the investigative one at my office. Any details and things like that, that was what I was known for, getting all the tea. So, anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. If you guys could hit the like button on your way out, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you later.